You ever play a game that you absolutely love for like a weekend? I'm talking pure dopamine. You install it, you're all in. It's the greatest game you've ever touched, at least in months. And then, just like that, you're done. No rage quit, no hate, just It's like the gaming version of a cheeseburger. Delicious, satisfying, and yet you have zero desire to eat one again tomorrow. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Games that feel like fast food, and why that isn't a bad thing necessarily. We all have them. The games that are fun, that are good, but also kinda disposable in a way. I'm breaking down why that happens, and I'll use a perfect example from my own collection. 2 Point Museum. But hey, before we dive into it, smash that like button like you just rage quit from another game you swore you loved 2 days ago. Let's be clear, these games are not bad. This is not a hit piece. I'm not here to drag 2 Point Studios down or any other developer in any way. Quite the opposite actually. I genuinely enjoyed my time with 2 Point Museum. But this type of game, this genre experience, it's my personal gaming fast food. And here's the kicker. It's different for everyone. For you, it might be those cozy farming simulators. For someone else, it might be roguelikes or those 500-hour RPGs that start with the 6-hour cutscenes and end with the boss fight against the god, who's also your cousin from a parallel universe. Let's be honest, we all have that one game or that one genre that we crave, devour, and then just completely forget it exists. And yeah, I know you. You're the people with 10,000 hours in Counter-Strike or League of Legends. Or you're still playing Skyrim with 84 mods installed. Or the folks who refuse to boot up a new game until you've squeezed every trophy out of the one you're currently on. Respect, honestly. You are the slow-cooked barbecue of gamers. You're not here for fast food. You are here for the long-term experience. But for the rest of us, the digital snackers, we absolutely have these games that come in hot, explode with flavor, and are gone before the next patch notes drop. For me, personally, this weird fast food energy tends to come from strategy games and city builders. Now, I like the idea of these games, I really do. I love the creativity, the systems, the feeling of watching something you planned actually work and come to life. Satisfying in a very different way than action games or shooters. But after a few hours, man, I'm just full. I can't explain it. It's like I sat down for a nice build your own burger and halfway through I realize, oh no, this is too much ketchup. Why did I think I needed this many toppings? That brings me to 2 Point Museum. So, 2 Point Museum is the latest entry from the 2 Point Studios team. Yeah, the same folks behind 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point Campus. And honestly, it's great. It's actually one of the best games of the year, and I'm not joking. It's charming, it's colorful, and absurd in all the best ways. Imagine if The Sims had a baby with Night at the Museum, that one movie with Ben Stiller, and raised it on a strict diet of dead jokes and British humor. You're essentially building and managing a museum, complete with themed exhibits, curious stuff, and visitors who react to everything in a cartoonishly entertaining ways. It has got systems layered on top of systems, but actually none of them are overwhelming. It's designed to be accessible, light-hearted, and oddly therapeutic. This is the type of game that says, relax, put your feet up, build a dinosaur exhibit next to a frozen artifact, and call it a day, as long as it doesn't defrost. And I loved it. For a while. Here's the thing though, after about 5 or 6 hours, I just stopped. Not because it got bad, not because something broke, not even because a new shiny game just launched. I just felt done with it. And that's the weirdest part, right? I was having a good time. This wasn't one of those games where I need to push through the first 10 hours before it gets good. I was in, and I made it from the start, but then it was enough. I didn't finish the campaign, I didn't unlock every room, I didn't chase achievements, and the thing is, I didn't need to. The joy was in the now, not in the long haul. Now, psychologically speaking, and yeah, let's get nerdy for a second here, this kind of response is actually pretty common. Games like this deliver quick, satisfying feedback loops. You build something, it works, the game gives you rewards, and you feel good. It's fast gratification, which is amazing for a short burst of fun. But over time, without long-term stakes, deep progression or narrative hooks, our brains kind of check out. It's like you're no longer hungry. You've had your fries, your soda, your double cheeseburger, and yeah, you loved every bite of it. But no one's ordering again at 3 AM the next day. But here's the twist. That is not a failure. That's not a design flaw. That's just what some games are built to be for us. Some games are 5-star dinners, others are late night drive-thru runs, and honestly, we need them both. At least I know I do. 2 Point Museum isn't worse than a 100-hour game. It's just playing a different role in your gaming diet. It's kinda like that comfort food you didn't know you wanted, until it actually showed up. It's the perfect palate cleanser between heavier meals. And remember how I said this is different for everyone? What's fast food from me might be someone else's Michelin star obsession. Some people go deep, and I mean deep, into these games. They build insane museum layouts, they mod the hell out of everything. They find meaning and community and the expression in the most unexpected places. It's the beauty of gaming. We don't all crave the same thing. So, I'm not here to define the genre. I'm just here to share my plate and maybe get you thinking about yours. Let me just circle back real quick. 2 Point Museum deserves its flowers. It's a polished, thoughtful, well-executed game. The humor is on point, the pacing is smooth, the UI is friendly, and the art style is charming. And being completely honest, if this genre does click for you long term, you're in for a treat. It's the kind of game you can boot up on a lazy Sunday, cup in tea in hand, no pressure, no stress, just good, clean fun. And sometimes that's exactly what we need. So now I've gotta ask, what's your fast food game? Drop it in the comments and let's discuss it. Maybe it's a cozy game you burned out in a week, maybe it's a game your friends swear by and you just couldn't stick with. I know I have some of those. Or maybe it's a genre that looks amazing on paper but never keeps you past the tutorial. I genuinely want to know, because the more we talk about this stuff, the better we understand our own gaming habits, and maybe stop feeling guilty when you drop a game after 5 hours instead of finishing every side quest. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you've got more digital cravings, consider subscribing. I'm here every week, breaking down games from weird angles that nobody asked for, but I'm gonna give you anyway. And if you really want to help out, share this with that friend who buys every game on launch and finishes like none of them. And remember, it's okay to love the fast food. Just don't forget your veggies.